Everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm so happy you're here with me today. We are talking all things Flower Beauty. This is one of my all-time favorite drugstore brands. I got into it recently. I picked a few things up at Walmart, and I was so happy to hear that the line is now being carried at Ulta. Now, I will have to mention, it is not available in all Ultas. Only select Ultas are carrying this line, which was unfortunate, because I went to a few in my area, and I was like, where's the Flower Beauty? And they're like, what? Who has Flower Beauty? And I feel like the employees didn't even really know. So I had to go to Ulta's website. I had to look under brands. I had to look under my location, and there's only 2 in the entire Colorado state that had this line. So luckily they were pretty close to my work. So I went there one day, and this Ulta also carried MAC and ColourPop. I was like, what is happening to Ulta? This is insane. So I was very excited. They had exactly what I needed. She's doing exclusive line with Ulta, so some products are only carried at Ulta, which I was kind of surprised by. I went to go buy a few things even on her website because I was like, I'm gonna give up. I don't even know where to get this. And then I finally found this Ulta, so it solved all my problems. But even on Flower Beauty's website, they don't have everything. So you have to go to Ulta, and you can buy it on Ulta's website. So, whew, that was a doozy. It was very hard to find some of these, and I had to look and check back with those locations to see if they had the color I was looking for. And one of them finally did. So I was like, whew, we are good. But this has been a couple weeks in the making, y'all. I've been really excited about this whole line from Flower Beauty. So I'm very excited to try these new products with you. So let me just share with you what I bought, because I bought this Wanderlust eye palette, which is incredible. It has all these different purples, greens, golds. This is such a pretty palette. This is in Midnight Manhattan. I also bought the Flower Pore Perfect Instant Blur Stick Foundation. So this has the Pore stick on the side to blur your imperfections, and then a foundation on the other. So I love how easy this is to throw in your purse. And then I also got the Dahlia Desire Petal Pout lipstick and the Galaxy Glaze Holographic lip gloss in the shade Halo. I'm also trying out her new Warrior Lash Mascara. That's what I am using today. Stay tuned to see all of those in action and how I got this look. So let's get started. I've already cleansed my face, went through my whole morning routine of prepping my face, so everything is moisturized and ready to go. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the Instant Blur Stick and Multitasking Foundation. This is the Pore Perfect Stick, and I love this one because it's got one end, it's got like the primer, which is like kind of the blur stick, and then the other end is the foundation. So it's great for on the go. I love this concept. I don't have anything like this. I'm excited to add a stick foundation to this because it's very easy, and I love the concept. So I'm going to take the blur stick and put it all kind of along my T-zone where I have more of the pores. I don't want to put this all over because I think, who knows? I just think it's going to be good in kind of those main areas, but maybe I can blend it out a little bit more. So all over like so. It's really nice and hydrating. I like the feel of this instantly. I think it's smoothing the skin. It feels very similar. Have you guys ever tried the Milk Blur Stick? I think it kind of feels similar to that, where it just takes away all the shine, leaves like a silky feeling. So there's that. I feel like it looks pretty good. I'm feeling blurred, which is good. And it kind of just sinks right in. I feel like it's absorbing really quickly. So I am wearing the shade Warm Ivory 10. I had to wait for this guy. So these shades, there's a few shades at Walmart, but most of the shades you'll be able to find at Ulta. Now I'm just going to go in with the foundation side. I like the Warm Ivory. The Alabaster, that was the first shade in the collection, looks a little pink. So that's why I chose this one. I'm just going to go down my face there, just kind of all over like so. I think the shade is like pretty dang close, which I'm really happy with. And I'm just going to blend this with my fingers because this is really meant to be on the go. So it's similar, like I could imagine taking this traveling, and I don't necessarily want to pack a foundation or sponge and sit there doing it for 1,000 years. So just blending that. Your finger is your best tool. It really does melt everything away, as long as they're clean fingers. You know, don't want anything crazy going on. So I am really liking the feel of this. It's covering pretty well. I would say it's like a good light to medium coverage. I'm just going to go in a little bit more on like certain spots and things like that where I need just a bit more coverage. So that was the first time I've tried that, you guys. I am in love with this formula. So usually with the stick foundations, they're a little too drying for me or something. I usually try to avoid them because they are just like a weird formula. So like the creams just like are a little over drying. I don't know what it is. So I usually try to avoid these, but I love this. I love the fact that there's the blur stick in there and you have the foundation. I did feel like I put like a little bit extra on just to kind of get the coverage that you need, but you can definitely just swipe this on and you'd be good to go. Because like I just wanted a little bit extra today. So this retails for $14.99. Like I said, it's all of the shades are available at Ulta or at flowerbeauty.com. Walmart does have some of the shades, but it's pretty condensed. So I had to travel to one of the Ultas that carried it near me, but this is absolutely fabulous. I feel like you do get a lot, you get about that much product, which is good. I used about, I would say about 10 swipes of it or so to get that coverage that I needed. So I'm going to apply my concealer and some powder and we'll come back and we'll start with the rest of the makeup. Hopefully that gives you a better idea of the colors, but we are going to pop most of these guys on because I just adore every single one of them. What I'm going to use is, let's just build the crease a little bit. I'm going to go in with this tapered crease from Sephora Pro number 19. We're using this shade over here. So this kind of goldeny one. I have loved the Flower Beauty eyeshadows, so I am hoping these live up to those because they were pretty amazing. A little bit of fallout. I suggest tapping off your brush for the excess here and going in very lightly because they are very pigmented. She is right about that. But just building up that crease there, that excess off that cheek there. Just going in, it's a light brown, like it's really pretty. This like terracotta. Oh, and with this purple in this very corner. And I'm just gonna build that up in the crease as well. This is kind of what sold the palette for me. I just adore purples. I think with green eyes, like the purples just really pop. I'll zoom you in so you can see. There's that. We did the purple there. To go in and make sure those are blending together really nicely. The colors really remind me of the Huda Beauty palette. Like, they're these nice terracottas and purples and pinks. So I'm really digging the colors together. Again, I got a little fallout, but I really like those so far. They're really blending well together and there's some nice definition happening. Step, I think I'm gonna do a little bit of this gold in the, look at this, like how intensely pigmented this is. This is right over here, this gold. We're gonna press that into the lid. Oh my dear, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. That is literally like a foil. Oh my gosh. Do you see that right now? That just went on the lid so beautifully. Oh my gosh, that is like liquid gold. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. Holy moly. I've never felt anything like that. That is absolutely incredibly. Fallout is real with this buddy. So that's why I'm pressing it with my fingers, but there's definitely still some happening on the lid. Oh my gosh, just like, can you even with that? Ah, I love it. And then I think I'm gonna go in with this green because it's like really, I'm just really liking that. I'm gonna go on the outer edge with that just to give it some extra definition. I normally don't use all colors in a palette, but This one is just too good to be true. Oh, and that's giving me all these like wonderful green vibes. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Down with this one, this pink. It's on the inner lid there. Oh my goodness, this pink is so different than what was in the palette. It's like iridescent and it's giving me these like really strong purple vibes. So with this one here, and I'm gonna go in the very outer edge. I'm gonna tap off my brush for that one. I'm gonna bring it underneath a little bit too. Definitely fallout for you guys. Whoa. See that? We've got like a nice smoky eye building here. Definitely lots of pigmentations, lots of fallout there. I'm gonna line my eyes with also Flower Beauty. I've become obsessed with this one. This is the Vinyl Eyes Glossy Gel Eyeliner in Purple Quartz, which I think will go beautifully with the whole line. This is a pencil and it is very nice. It is very shimmery, which I love. And it gives like, it is very glossy in nature. So it's not like a matte at all, which I also enjoy. Got a nice smoky eye building. Just gonna smudge it a little with my finger. Back with some of the gold, just to pop the eye a little bit. I think we lost it a little bit. Just to build some extra definition. There we go, that's better. I'm gonna go back in with this color here, just to go over the liner, smudge it out a little bit more. Build that in the crease a little bit, just to smoke it out. I'm gonna go back with some of that purple, just kind of that outer corner a little bit. Just trying to make that a little more seamless. We got a lot of colors going on now, so I'm just like, woo, trying to keep it. I'm like a glitter fest over here. Holy cow, my cheek is like, wow, what are you doing to me? I feel like that gold went on so well, but then it just is kind of fading into the background. Just kind of fixing that line with my fingers. And over here, just doing that same thing. You can kind of draw the shadow out. Whoa! I feel like the more I try to get this off, it's like, nope, we're staying here forever. I'm like, okay. See what I'm talking about? Do you see what I'm working with there? I'm like, this is really hard because I wanted to love this palette so much. I think the shades are so pretty, but I might need to do a second like pass at this just to see. Going back with my concealer, just to try to hide that as best as I can. But it is definitely glitter time there. But I think that's going to be good so far for the eyes. We've definitely done that smoky effect, which is really nice. I've played with a lot of the different colors there, if you can see. Got a multi-dimensional look going. There's a lot. I think my favorite shade in the palette has to be that pink. Obviously, but the way it just was so dimensional, you can see here, it just reflects and it's really picking up like this purple. I really love that shade. So, okay, so this guy I definitely have tried before. I bought this at Walmart. This is the Lash Warrior from Flower Beauty, obviously. This has been reaching for this consistently above my other $24 mascaras. I absolutely love this formula, and the brush is insane, you guys. Like, it's curved, so it really sits well, but it just grabs every lash and defines them in a way I have yet to find. And for a drugstore mascara, it is phenomenal. It curls, it lifts, it separates, it's not clumpy. Like, oh my gosh, I'm just dying over it. I love, love, love it. So this one I highly recommend. I think I got this in the fiercest black. So This is to die for. I liked her other mascaras, but this one is, oh my goodness. I'm just applying the coats and it never gets, like, you know when you keep applying mascara and it just gets clumpy and gross? Like, this one just keeps getting better. Like, do you see that? Like, oh my gosh. They are so defined. I love this so much. So I'm just going to apply that to the other eye. I'm going to use the Flower Pots Powder Blush. I absolutely adore her blush formula. I don't know what it is. It's so creamy. It's so pigmented. You just need the littlest bit. It's so satiny and smooth. This is in the shade Wild Rose. I already have one of her blushes. So I was like, let's get another. Die for about this. So just a little bit on the brush. Apples of the cheeks. Just blends like a dream. Oh, I love it. This is like the most vibrant pink and I can't. I die. We'll do a little highlight. This is an oldie but a goodie. I've had this in my collection for a while now. This is the Flower Beauty Shimmer and Strobe Highlighting Palette. So I'm gonna go in with the pink because I can and I love pink. This is in the center here. There is a long-lasting luminous glow and sheer coverage formula in this guy and I use this all the time. So on top of the glitter that's already on my cheek, this should go really well. So I went a little heavy on that guy. You can see there. Wow, we are blinded. I'm gonna blend that a little bit more. Next up, the thing I was most excited to try, I saw this on their Instagram. They did like a little summit with Ulta, and so it was like a little convention, so wish I could have been there because I absolutely love this. But this is the Dahlia Desire Petal Pout Lipstick in 115 with their new Halo. This is their Galaxy Glaze Holographic Lip Gloss. So, oh my gosh, do you see how insane that is? Like, so dimensional. So they layered these two. This is kind of like a nice darker pink purple, which is I'm really excited to try. So I'm just going to put this on and we'll put the glaze on. That is the most divine color. Oh my gosh, can we just talk about that for a second? I already have one of her Petal Pout lipsticks. They go on, they're so satin. I already have one of her Petal Pout lipsticks. They're amazing. They go on so creamy. They go on very hydrating. They're a little bit more of a matte. But very silky. They lasted me all day one day and I couldn't get enough. So I highly recommend if you try anything, you have to try these lipsticks. They're absolutely phenomenal. I love the packaging. They're so chic and I just adore it. So I'm so excited to try this. Let's layer this on top. Yes. Oh my god, can we just talk about this for a minute? Okay, I love it. Oh my gosh, that just turned into my new favorite lipstick of probably my entire life. You guys, the dimension and the shine and the color it's picking up, it's so multi-dimensional. I love this together. Galaxy Glaze, I love you. Oh, this is phenomenal. I want to pick up all the colors now. I'm addicted. It goes on so creamy. I did it more in the center of the lips just to give it a little pop, but oh. And it is bringing the most like iridescent, purple, shimmery, crystally topper to this lipstick. Oh, and it feels so good on the lips. I am obsessed. So, yeah. All right, so I'll let my hair down. Let's talk some final thoughts. All right, guys, we did it. We made this look today. I feel very Manhattan, ready to go out for a drink in my smoky eye look and my wonderful lips. I have to say, this is by far my favorite of the collection, the Galaxy Lip Glaze. Also really loved the foundation. this is a huge win for me. I'm so excited to have a stick foundation in my chin, especially for traveling. I can see how effortless this applies, how quick it is, and how it covers and everything. I very much love her Petal Pout lipsticks. I highly recommend these if you haven't tried them already. They go on so smooth, so silky. You saw how easy it was to apply. I was like one swipe and it was like, boom, there's my lipstick. So I really love this shade, Dahlia Desire. I think it is like the most perfect, like pinky, purpley red. Oh, it's a fabulous shade. The eyeshadow palette I'm still not sold on. I'm gonna have to keep trying it and doing like a simpler look. I think it was nice to apply. I do think like some of the shades, like the gold, I wish it showed up so well at first, but then it really faded for me. So that's another one. I'm already super addicted to my Flower Vinyl Eyes Glossy Gel Eyeliner. This is the most perfect purple. I love the way it applies. It's so silky smooth. Sometimes I just do this on its own and it just pops my eyes, and it's not as intense as a liner. So as you guys know, I talked about this. This is the Flower Beauty Lash Warrior Mascara. Woo! These two must buys. I absolutely adore these from the new collection. Favorite from the collection. Yeah, that's Flower Beauty. Have you guys tried this line? I definitely think it's nice that it's available at some Ultas and at Ulta.com. I think more people will definitely see it, but it's also at Walmart. But again, select pieces are at Ulta and Ulta.com. Check your area to see where Flower Beauty is available for you so you can get your hands on this. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Flower Beauty, I hope you enjoy it. Let me know if you've tried this down below, what your favorites are from her collection and her products, because I truly believe they're some of the best drugstore that I've found. Always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking my videos, for all your comments. I truly thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. This is so much fun. And I will see you back here next week. As always, be fabulous and utterly you. Bye!